Hi, everybody. What's going on?
Oh, Mario, you spoiled our surprise.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to MsMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stars you forgot were on the Golden Girls.
No matter what you think, George, I'm gonna try to get work in the entertainment business, but that's not all. That's just my part.
Well, what can I tell you? I like them old, rich, and barely breathing.
Dorothy, I think this is going to be a very serious relationship.
For this list, we'll be jogging your memory about guest appearances and cameos from throughout the show's 7 seasons. So which of these stars would you most like to share a cheesecake with out on the lanai? Let us know in the comments. All right, let's get to it. Number 10, Mario Lopez. Before he was AC Slater on Saved by the Bell, an approximately 13-year-old Mario Lopez appeared in a rather topical Season 2 episode.
This is really terrific.
It's not terrific. It's just okay.
It is much better than okay. Blanche, I want you to listen.
This wasn't the first time he'd worked with B. Arthur or the show's creators either. You might even consider this storyline ahead of its time. He played Mario Sanchez, Dorothy's star pupil, who faces deportation due to being an undocumented immigrant. Dorothy vows to fight for him, but sadly she's unsuccessful.
There are legal ways to keep you in this country, and tomorrow morning we're going to find out what they are.
I have to go tomorrow.
Then I'll do it myself. And we'll get you back here, I promise.
Speaking to Today, Lopez recalled happy memories from his time on set. He shared that the ladies were wonderful to him and taught him a lot about comic timing.
Just pros all the way around, and they were very supportive with giving me little tips and just, wait for the laugh. The rhythm might be a little bit different, and they change lines on the fly, and just to kind of go with the flow. It made me feel real comfortable.
Number 9, Julio Iglesias. While Lopez was at the center of his story, this Latin singing superstar only made a cameo at the end of this episode.
Honey, are you sure you don't want to join us?
You got a marzipan bar in your ear? I told you, I've got a date with you-know-who.
During Season 4's Valentine's Day, Sophia watches as the others head out on their dates. But then her beau comes a-knockin', and guess who it is? Apparently, Iglesias was supposed to sing during his appearance, but got cold feet and refused.
I didn't want to be seen.
Well, what's the point in going out with Julio Iglesias if no one's gonna see us?
Estelle Getty, who played Sophia, knew all too well how stage fright feels, but she reassured the panicked producers that she had a plan. As the lovebirds head out on their date, they sing one of Iglesias' best-known songs together.
I would appreciate it if you could serenade me with Begin the Begin.
Well, we sing together.
Oh, come on.
Let's try it together. When the begin, the begin. That's perfect.
Number 8, Leslie Nielsen. This Canadian-born actor, comedian, and producer played some 220 different characters over his 60-year career.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
He appeared on TV 46 times just in 1950 alone. You might recognize him from his memorable performances in Forbidden Planet, Airplane, and the Naked Gun series, just to name a few. In The Golden Girls, he played Blanche's uncle Lucas Hollingsworth.
Oh, girls, would you look at what Uncle Lucas has brought his favorite niece?
We first meet him during the 2-part series finale when he comes to visit his niece. However, after a fake date, he ends up falling in love with Dorothy and the two get married. She then leaves their Miami home to move to Georgia with her new husband.
You and I? Oh, I have to admit, there's a certain genius to it.
Number 7, Beth Grant. If you've seen any number of TV shows, including The Mindy Project, then you probably recognize this actress. She might even look familiar from the Friends episode The One with the Thumb.
Please, let me do something. Okay, all right, I'll tell you what. You buy me a soda and then we're even. Okay?
Among her long and illustrious resume, she also had 2 stints on the Golden Girls to her name. In Season 5, she played Terry Franco, a receptionist at a local TV station who's assigned to help Rose with her age discrimination case.
Enrique will get involved and put you on TV only if your age discrimination case gets really ugly and the company tries to discredit you, drag your name through the mud, and make you look stupid.
I guess we can only hope.
She returned in Season 6 in a different role entirely. This time, she played Louise, a woman who gets kicked out of the exclusive Daughters of the Old South Club's initiation banquet.
Yankee! Oh, no, I can explain.
Fie. Traitor.
Oy vey.
Number 6. Quentin Tarantino. Among all the names on our list, we bet you were not expecting this one. Before becoming the world-renowned, multi-award-winning director he is today, Quentin Tarantino tried to make it as an actor. One of the few gigs he managed to book was this season 4 episode. He played one of the Elvis impersonators who turns up to Sophia and Max Weinstock's wedding following an invitation mix-up.
I'm the Sun Records Elvis. I am absolutely the Sun Records. And I'm totally doing my got a lot of living to do.
You might also be surprised to learn that there's another connection between the Golden Girls and his 1992 movie Reservoir Dogs. Thanks to reruns, Tarantino was able to use his residual paychecks to fund his famous crime flick.
3 years later, I made like $3,000. Wow. And that kept me going during our pre-production time trying to get Reservoir Dogs going.
So thank Golden Girls for Reservoir Dogs. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Number 5. Debbie Reynolds. We can't imagine a more iconic foursome than our Golden Girls. But in season 6, Dorothy's upcoming wedding means that the others must find a new roommate. They meet Truby, played by star of stage and screen Debbie Reynolds. And she seems like the perfect fit for them.
Weddings and funerals. I've been to so many of both that I get mixed up. Same guest list, same flowers. Handful of rice, handful of dirt. The only difference is after the funeral, it's okay to date.
If you need a reminder of where you've seen this actress before, let us jog your memory.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
However, Dorothy decides that she doesn't want to be Mrs. Yutz after all, leaving Truby to find a new home. Still, her appearance was so memorable that it's almost a shame they couldn't build a 5th room just for her.
It's hard to get a life full of fun into a substitute teacher's closet.
Number 4. Alex Trebek. When Dorothy learns that Jeopardy tryouts are coming to Miami, she jumps at the opportunity to get on the show. She works so hard to prepare that she ends up dreaming that she's actually made it as a contestant. And obviously, you couldn't have Jeopardy, even a dream version, without late longtime host Alex Trebek.
Well, this should come as no surprise to anyone, but our champion is right again.
As you can imagine, he's totally charming in the role and has a fantastic sense of humor.
Wait a minute, this is ridiculous. This isn't Jeopardy.
It's a dream, Dorothy. Go along with it. Anything can happen in a dream.
Trebek was actually a longtime friend of Betty White's and her late husband Alan Ludden. He even threw her name into the hat to replace him on the show.
It'll be somebody younger, somebody bright, somebody personable, somebody with a great sense of humor. So I nominated Betty White.
That's right.
Maybe just don't tell Dorothy. Number 3. Dick Van Dyke. This Tony, Grammy, and 5-time Primetime Emmy Award-winning actor has been entertaining audiences for several decades. Buried somewhere between his endless stage, film, and television credits is a season 5 guest appearance as Dorothy's love interest, Ken Whittingham.
What's a nice boy like you doing with ulcers anyway? You got a job that pays and a girl who'll do anything for you. Anything. You will, won't you, Dorothy?
Dorothy is thrilled to be dating one of Miami's top lawyers. That is, until he decides to pack it all in to become a full-time circus clown instead.
Could I give up the fat lady for you? No. Could I give up the elephants for you? No. The chimps, the sword swallowers.
And I think I have a grip on this.
Dick Van Dyke is known for clowning around and getting the big laughs, so this role was a perfect fit. The episode, which aired in 1989, also earned him his first Emmy Award nomination since 1977.
Your Honor, I know this looks a little odd, but I am a registered member of the bar. I have a card here to prove it.
We're going to jail.
Number 2. Rita Moreno. Rita Moreno is a celebrated EGOT legend, perhaps best known for playing Anita in the 1961 West Side Story movie.
Smoke on your pipe and put that in.
You might also recognize her as the feisty Abuelita Lydia from One Day at a Time. But if we rewind back to 1987, she played the lady's neighbor Renee Corliss, who struggles with empty nest syndrome and a rocky marriage.
You never complained before?
The kids were here, I didn't notice.
But George, time is important now. And with them gone, we're supposed to be together in a new way.
This episode was meant to serve as a backdoor pilot for the Golden Girls spin-off Empty Nest. Moreno divulged that the show needed a lot of work before it could go on air. And by that point, she was no longer attached to the series.
Do you know why I'm going to New York with Jenny? Not just to help her. To be with someone who needs me. Think about it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. George Clooney. Turns out that this heartthrob had audiences swooning long before he became a Hollywood A-lister. He's also one of the few names on our list who didn't become famous until after their time on the show.
If you don't mind, Al, I'd like to write that one down.
In this Season 2 episode, 2 undercover detectives used the ladies' home for a sting operation to catch their jewel thief neighbors. Clooney played Bobby Hopkins, one of these detectives, and Sophia's fake grandson.
They're here from New York on a fishing trip. Thus far, all they've caught is a cold. Nice touch, but I work alone.
Reportedly, Clooney's agent asked for the role to prevent his client from losing his health insurance. Clooney may not necessarily be known for comedic roles, but he can really keep up with the best of them.
At first, I was really scared, but then when I realized it was just a shoulder wound, then I calmed down. Actually, I passed out, but I did it calmly.
I gotta tell you, once you learn that Quentin Tarantino is one of the Elvises, Elvi? I don't know. I feel like it's something you will not forget. Maybe that's why he's lower on the list. Anyway, be sure to let us know in the comments who your favorite guest appearance on The Golden Girls was. Or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton or on my YouTube channel. See ya.